You don't talk about it anymore. You've learned that silence hurts less. There was a time you used to explain yourself, hoping someone would understand, but they never did they? So now you just nod, smile a little, say, "It's fine," even when it isn't. You've been hurt too many times, and somewhere along the way, you built walls so high, even you can't see over them anymore. You didn't wake up one day like this. You were shaped, carved, really, by moments that cracked something inside you. A betrayal here, a silent treatment there, a childhood where love had conditions. That's how it starts, when you have to earn love instead of simply receiving it. You grow up confusing peace with distance. You tell yourself you like being alone. You call it independence, but deep down it's something else, isn't it? It's protection. Because when you've been hurt enough times, you learn to play it safe. You scan every room, every face, every tone of voice. That's hypervigilance, when your brain, once burned, becomes your body's security system. Always alert, always ready, always tired. You don't relax, you monitor. You don't connect, you calculate. Every word, every move, every silence. And the sad part? You think that's normal. Some call it trust issues, but it's more than that. It's the fear of repeating the same pain, the same humiliation of being open, only to be misunderstood again. So you build a version of yourself the world can't hurt. Calm, unbothered, distant. You joke about everything. You say, "I don't care." But the truth, you care too much. You've just learned to hide it better than anyone else. Psychologists call this emotional armor. It's what happens when your nervous system gets tired of feeling unsafe. You numb, you detach, you disconnect from others, and sometimes from yourself. That's the tragedy no one talks about. You spend years trying not to feel pain, and in the process, you stop feeling anything. Your inner child, that small, soft part of you, still waits for safety, for someone to finally stay, to say, "You don't have to earn it anymore. You're allowed to rest." But you never hear it. So you become your own rescuer, your own protector, your own everything. And while that sounds strong, it's also lonely, isn't it? You look fine on the outside. People even admire your strength, but no one sees the constant battle inside your head, the overthinking, the second-guessing, the endless what-ifs. That's anxious attachment, born from inconsistency. When love wasn't stable, your mind learned to chase it. And when it left, your body remembered the loss forever. Or maybe you went the other way. You learned to shut down instead, to stop needing, to stop hoping. That's avoidant attachment. You push people away before they get the chance to leave, because losing control hurts less than being left behind. This is how people who've been hurt too many times act. Not because they're cold, not because they don't care, but because they once cared too deeply. And it nearly destroyed them. So now they smile with their eyes guarded. They love in half measures. They show up, but never all the way. They say, "I'm fine," but it really means, "I don't know how to be honest without falling apart." But listen, you don't have to stay that way. Healing doesn't mean pretending it never happened. It means looking at your scars and saying, "I'm still here." It's unlearning the lies pain taught you, that love is dangerous, that closeness is weakness, that being strong means being numb. You're allowed to want softness again. You're allowed to trust slow. You're allowed to be seen, because underneath all that armor, there's still someone who just wants to be held without question. That's your shadow work, not killing your defenses, but understanding them, asking, "What are you trying to protect?" And then whispering back, "It's okay now. You're safe." Healing doesn't come with fireworks. It comes quietly, in moments, in small choices, in saying, "I'll try again." So if this feels like you, if you recognize yourself in these words, that's not weakness. That's awareness. That's the first step home, because the truth is, you're not broken. You're just someone who learned to survive in a world that didn't know how to love you right. And now, it's your turn to learn how to love yourself right. If this spoke to you, stay a little longer. You're not alone here. Subscribe, and let's heal together.